I don't know what it's like in the future, but at this time, having children has been replaced by having pets. Almost 3 times as many households in the US have pets rather than children. And those that have both, oftentimes you can't tell them apart. 80% of pet owners say they care for their fur kids as if they were real children and spoil them just as much. I mean, they can afford to. School's so much cheaper. We used to make fun of crazy cat ladies until we realized most of us are crazy cat ladies. Originally, animals were used as labor-saving devices, but once the horse and ox were replaced by machinery, we started domesticating animals as quickly as we could. Dogs went from the doghouse into our strollers and purses. And cats? No one controls cats. You think you own them, but if you died, they would eat you. The importance of animals to this culture cannot be overstated. Animal testing has been eliminated purely by peer pressure. Although every time I hear about animal testing, I can't help but imagine a dog in a classroom leaning over to whisper to his neighbor, "What'd you get for number 12? For over a decade, my family had the best dog in the world. We bought him at an auction. This little golden retriever puppy slept on my wife's lap through the entire dinner. When we got him, we had no real proof he could even walk. 10 years later, we downsized, and the HOA rules stated that no dog could be over 45 pounds. That's not a dog, that's a rat with fur. We had a big golden retriever. We hated to do it, but we had to shave him and say he was a chubby chihuahua with a thyroid condition. The worst was that they had signs all over the complex that said you had to pick up after your dog. When I grew up, dogs ran free, and playing outside was like a big game of Russian roulette. You had a 1 in 6 chance of stepping on a landmine. Because of that, I refused to follow my dog around with a roll of toilet paper. It was humiliating for both of us. So every time we went out for a walk, I filled a baggie full of chocolate donuts, and every time I saw a neighbor, I'd reach in and pull one out. I'm not proud of that. Maybe a little. We've been here for 5 years. Not a single neighbor has come over to meet us. My wife has no idea why.